The Pathfinder is the best bot in game. Why? Take a look at this Ravana. In 2 seconds, it does over 1.3 million damage, and that's only because he's stacked thanks to this bot. When I started off playing with a Pathfinder, I was using the Nanyas, and as you can see, it's a little low level Pathfinder. My drone, the freezo's not upgraded completely, and I'm using basic specialization. It is a tough bot to play in the start because your enemy team, the red, is definitely going to come and try to wipe you out. But in the start, this is what you do: you hide, and when your teammates are around, you got to target the right bot at the right time. And once you start building up speed and stacks, it becomes really immensely difficult to take down the Pathfinder and to basically kill it. Here you can see that I'm helping your teammates. The best thing to do is once you use the hunting effect, most of the enemies, unless they're using an Avalon or have an anti-cloaking or anti-suppression, are affected by the effect that the Pathfinder does. And you can see that as you get used to playing the Pathfinder, and especially if you have multiple Pathfinders, here you can see this Pathfinder is prone to damage, especially at a lower level. And here I go down to 1000 HP, but I make a complete recovery with the Pathfinder because if you have your Wonder Worker skill, if you have any skill that can help you recover, the Pathfinder also repairs when you manage to do an assist or a kill. So this is really a powerful bot to use. I think everybody in game needs to have a Pathfinder. And in future, Pixo gave us, I mean, in the past, Pixo gave us this free skin in the last operations, and that was amazing. I've now got my Pathfinder up to this with the skin maxed pilot, and I've also got the drone max now. But the specialization is where I think based on what you, the freezo drone is the one that works with for the Pathfinder. You know, it is built for the Pathfinder, and it's an amazing drone to have on the Pathfinder. Here, the specialization, this last part, the repair amplifier and the robot accelerator, it's up to you to choose which one you want. You know, both work well, and I've enjoyed playing with both. The cryptic hazards I find have a nice short reload time of 3 seconds, and although they might not do as much damage, it definitely helps. So in this game over here, you can take a look at how my Pathfinder works today. And you can see here I've got the accelerator, the robot accelerator, and towards the start of the game, you can already see the Pathfinder is using quite a bit of speed. But as you start getting assists and kills, poof, the Pathfinder goes berserk. Take a look at this. This is like when you time it, you need to really time your first few effects when you use it in, when you know somebody is going to get killed and you manage to use it at that point of time, it really works well. There you go. I got my assist over there. You can see now, you can see the Pathfinder speed building up, you know, and that's crazy. And towards the end, you can see what this build can do. And this is just an MK21. And I'm not sure, I will be pushing it. See, I've started upgrading only second edition, special edition versions of the build of weapons because it doesn't make any sense, you know, to have that 5% extra damage or definitely helps in game. Take a look at what's happening now. There goes the Pathfinder, and you can see that he's not just sped up, but with the stacks of damage picked up, then it virtually becomes an unstoppable bot. You don't have to worry too much once you are leveled up, once you got your stacks in, once you got your freezo drone max. In the start, I was using a health module, but now I'm just using shield breaker because you're going to deal with all these bots that have shields. Even titans like the Atlas, the shield breaker helps. Apart from the pilot dropping down the shields, having a shield breaker is one of the best active modules I like in game now. So this is the Pathfinder. What weapons would do well on the Pathfinder is anything which is medium range to even regulators, I would say. Anything to from medium to long range. Do not go for short range weapons on the Pathfinder because maybe if you're only going to hide behind things and then once you're stacked up, you're going to brawl with it, then it makes sense. But otherwise, I would say anything above 400 meters makes far more sense. 600 meters is ideal on the Pathfinder because even the ability works for 600 meters. So this is what the Pathfinder is capable of. This is what you can do with the freezo drone taking in damage every time you use the hunter effect. So even when you are in a situation like this where you're getting some joke, use your effect so that you build up the extra defense points and you can deal with the situation. So that's what I do when people come in to kill my Pathfinder, even though they may be on stealth mode, I will use my effect to basically get in the defense points from the Freezo drone to avoid dying. And then, of course, if you manage to do it, the speed can outrun every kind of weapon. Look at that, like the arbiters getting confused. Uh, you double the speed with the. Look at him run. I mean, you can make out how fast this guy is right now, and it's crazy. So that is what the Pathfinder can do. Pixo gave you a free Pathfinder in game, and I think with the skin and the weapons, I think everybody needs to have one. I'm not sure whether I have a dirty feeling that this bot will get nerfed. For people who are playing with the Pathfinder, this bot can, who are playing along with the Pathfinder in your team, this bot can completely change the outcome of the game. So if you're a Leo or a Neo, support your Pathfinder. Kill what it hunts, and it can have such a tremendous effect in gameplay. Basically, you will take out the entire team. Red becomes really, really easy when you have a Pathfinder in your game along with a support bot. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you need any tips or tricks related to the Pathfinder, more or less the Pathfinder specializations you are only the ones that you can do. You cannot do the attack or the defense. It really doesn't make sense. You can see here once this Leo starts supporting me here, the entire game starts changing. Take a look at it. There you go. Game dead. And this is basically what the Pathfinder does. Once you are leveled up, there's no stopping a Pathfinder, honestly. So the most difficult time of playing is when you start a game. The moment you start a game is the worst time to be in a Pathfinder, especially if you are playing with randoms. A Pathfinder is really, really tough to master, but it's so worth it in the end. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have fun, take care, and when you have two Pathfinders in team, it really becomes so much more easy.